Howdy everybody, Steve here, KM9G. Today I've got 3 things for you, maybe a little bonus, I'm not 100% sure, we'll see how the video goes, about Raspberry Pis and portable computing. This is going to be kind of an overview of where you can go with some of this stuff, and it's looking pretty promising. I'm pretty excited about bringing this to you because for a long time I have used a Raspberry Pi 3, and you have to carry the Pi and the keyboard and the mouse and a whole bunch of other stuff. And the Pi 3 has been fantastic, but I'm not gonna wait any longer. I'm gonna take you right over and show you thing 1. Thing number 1 is a Raspberry Pi computer. This is pretty neat because it comes with the Raspberry Pi power supply. This one puts out 5.1 volts at 3 amps. And amperage is important on Raspberry Pis now. It comes with a mouse. It comes with a keyboard. Where's the Pi? Oh, wait. There's the Pi. Isn't that pretty slick? That's pretty sexy. This is a Raspberry Pi 400. This is a Pi 4 style of Raspberry Pi that comes with a power supply and a mouse and a keyboard. So all you need to do is add your favorite screen and you're good to go. Let's get something on here and make it happen. On the back side of this thing, there is a cover for the GPIO port, but it does have GPIO. I knew you were gonna ask that. It has 2 HDMI outputs for 2 screens. It has a USB-C port for power, 2 USB 3 ports, 1 USB 2 port, and an Ethernet port. And that's probably a Kensington lock, but it is not very sturdy because it's just straight through the plastic case. I mean, just pull real hard, right? But who's gonna steal this? It's too cute to steal. Or is it gonna be stolen because it's too cute? Thing 2 is a micro USB to mini USB cable because thing 3. And these cables here are pretty cool because they have kind of a texture to them. These are more of a woven plastic. I like the ones that are woven cloth better, but you know, they're putting in some effort to make these things into some nice cables. You've got a cable keeper here. You've got plastic covers on the end. They're trying hard. And then on the side of this screen that I'm about to show you here in a minute, there is an HDMI connection, and then there is an HDMI connection on the back of the Pi. Ta-da! And then thing 3 is this 1920 by 1080 15-inch screen from KYY. I have been using this screen here for quite a while, and one of the things that I like about it is that it has a USB-C connector, so you can actually run power and video signals over that if you have a device like that. And it has HDMI in, and then it actually has a set of speakers in it, so there's a volume control knob there, and then your power switch right there. And it's a pretty nice little display. The display itself comes in this nice little packaging case, and I like the way that they have actually put it together inside of the box. They put some attention to detail in their packing material. And then inside you get a USB-C cable, an instruction manual, an HDMI cable, a wall wart, and a power cable. Lots of different ways to connect this to lots of different computers. And I've been using this KYY display with my MacBook Pro for quite a while now. And I like the fact that it's got the USB-C connection on the side of it because I can power it and supply the signal to it over USB-C. So it's just one cable going from my MacBook to my screen. It also folds down nice and flat with this nice cover on top of it to keep it protected. So that means that you can slip it in your backpack and take it portable. That is a pretty nice little setup for a computer there, and it would be even more cool if the screen was up a little bit so I could route some cables around. Let's get some power. We're gonna plug in the screen first, and then we're gonna plug in the Raspberry Pi. Let's get you a nice zoom in to see how clear that text looks. Oh look, reflection and dust. Welcome to the Raspberry Pi desktop. And if one screen is good, then 2 screens are better. And why not upgrade your power supply while you're at it? So this is a EBL power station that I reviewed before, and right now we're currently drawing 6 watts, 12 watts, 13 watts, but I think it's gonna hover around 11 when everything finally settles down. And so I've got my 2 screen power cables here and my Raspberry Pi 400 power cable here, and we've got the complete system up and running. Yep, we're hovering around 13 watts. Let's do something interesting with the Raspberry Pis. She was dropping some frames at 1080. Let's switch it down to 720. That's not the fault of the screen though, that's the fault of the Pi. And on the battery, I saw it peak at 14. We're at 13 watts now. Is that easier with the backlight on? So make sure you get the polarity correct from your solar panel before
before you just go willy-nilly plugging.
Pretty smart tip right there. I don't like those MC4 connectors. And then while that video is playing, I still have a whole other screen over here I can do something else with. This is a pretty slick little setup.
And now we've got this set up with the Raspberry Pi 400, the mouse, the battery, and the 2 screens. What can you do with something like this? Well, in my previous video, I showed hooked up to the ICOM 705 and to the Xiegu G90. This would be a fantastic portable digital station, probably just one monitor, or maybe a Go box for your G90 where you've got a keyboard and a mouse and a screen and a radio, and you can do digital modes right out of the gate. If I can find a case for this, I'll make a video on it. But right now, this is a pretty slick little setup, and I like it. I have used this monitor for quite some time now, probably a good 6 months before making this video, and I'm very happy with the monitor and its indoor performance. And then outdoors, I'd probably use it in some kind of pavilion because any kind of screen outdoors is not a whole lot of fun. If you want to see some crazy guy put stuff together in ways that you don't expect, this is the channel for you. Make sure you are subscribed by hitting that button down below. While you're down there, there are links in the description for everything that I showed in the video so you can get some more information. If you want to know how long that battery will last you on a portable radio station, check out this video right over here. I'll see you over there.